One single truth. Please guide me get close to you. May Maya's power be gentle and kind. May I have a healthy body and intelligence to pursue wisdom. If anything I said was wrong, please forgive me and guide me get closer to you. Peace, peace, peace in mind. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today, the topic we are discussing is the qualifications for learning non-dual philosophy. If you want to learn non-dual philosophy, there are no qualification requirements. Anyone can learn because, first of all, knowledge about the self does not require any external conditions. It's not like if you want to learn painting, you need a paintbrush first. Or if you want to learn how to play piano, you need a piano first. It is different than that. Yourself is something you've already got. So exploring inward is a journey can start anytime. Traditional Vedanta states that if one wants to learn, they must possess 4 qualifications: discernment, dispassion, the 6 disciplines, including control over thoughts, control over senses, strict adherence to duties and morals, endurance of heat and cold, pleasure and pain, faith in the teachings of the Guru and scriptures, and concentration of mind on a single point. And lastly, a desire for liberation. I disagree. All of these above are not prerequisites for learning Vedanta, but rather result can be gained from learning non-dual philosophy. Any learning ultimately requires a person to maintain consistency between minds and actions. Otherwise, what is cultivated is not a liberated person, but a hypocrite. How difficult are these so-called qualifications mentioned above? Anyone can clearly see how challenging they are. Those who claim to have achieved these qualifications should ask themselves how many times they have lost discernment, desired transient things, lost control over thoughts and senses in different situations, failed to adhere to duties and morals, and felt guilt, lost patience in difficult circumstances, or wavered in the pursuit of truth. However, just because they made a mistake in a moment, do they lose their qualifications to learn? Absolutely not. Because if a person possesses all these beautiful qualities described above, they are graduated already. What more do they need to learn? Knowledge about the self is straightforward. I am that. I am that ultimate freedom. And anyone can articulate it in words and flaunt their vast knowledge. But what does that prove? It proves nothing. The challenge lies in maintaining this understanding, meaning that when faced with various life challenges, their knowledge and strength can withstand the test and are not merely an intellectual game. Failing in this process is entirely normal. If a person can remain calm at all times, what more do they need to learn? It is precisely because they cannot that they need to learn, isn't it? If a person is already liberated and completely free, what more do they need to learn? Thus, the so-called qualifications mentioned above are actually the result that can ultimately be achieved through learning. It is only by truly realizing that I am that, I am the ultimate freedom, that one can distinguish between the eternal and the transient, thereby gaining discernment. It is only by truly understand I am that that one no longer desires the fleeting pleasure of the transient and instead seeks eternal freedom. It is only by truly realizing I am that one can transcend the fluctuations of thoughts and disturbances of the senses, cultivate genuine equanimity, and naturally adhere to their duty and morals towards others and society. They can possess lasting endurance amidst all impermanent circumstances, maintaining focus and have unwavering faith in truth. All of this is the fruit of learning and are direct consequences of truly understand non-dual philosophy. Knowledge of the self belongs to everyone, with no qualifications required. And those who claim these unnecessary qualifications should ask themselves if they possess that qualification. If they have achieved all that has been mentioned, then they no longer need to learn. They have already graduated. Conversely, if they have not accomplished all of that yet while they begin to learn, are they not hypocrites all along? Speaking of graduation, there are people who do not need to learn. They are teachers in their own right, self-taught. Everyone encounters such individuals in life. Some of them can truly treat others without prejudice and with equality, respect others, possess compassion and empathy. Some of them can genuinely give love and embody spirit of service. Some of them can maintain their self amidst various circumstances, not forgetting their original intent. Some of them are always positive, with exceptional control over their thoughts and actions. Such people exist across borders and ages, many of whom may have never heard of non-dual philosophy, yet they are already masters. They might be your family or friends, and you will find that you can learn a lot from them. They are the true teacher worthy of your respect. There is an ancient Chinese saying, "Among three people walking, there must be a teacher for me." There is always something in others that is worth learning from. Although they are not perfect and have their own difficulties and weaknesses to overcome, these people are on a much higher level than those who think they understand or claim to be masters. They may not even notice how good they are. Their behavior and words are completely natural expressions for them, and they consider it perfectly normal. Such qualities and humanity, if found in those who claim to be master, would they not be exaggerated into godlike qualities and worshipped? But do we really need to exaggerate things like that? No, we don't. It's perfectly normal. Why? Because among three people walking, there must be a teacher for me. Thus, learning non-dualism does not require qualifications. Anyone can embark on this journey at any time. If a person wishes to attain spiritual freedom and happiness, they can study non-dual philosophy. If someone wants to understand the mysteries of the universe and explore the intersection of philosophy and science, they can also gain insight from learning non-dual philosophy. Remember, if any invisible wall can keep anyone out, then that knowledge is not non-dualism. I know some traditional non-dual scholars may argue with me here, saying, these are the qualifications. You must possess these qualifications to learn. Otherwise, you will never understand you are that. I want to remind these people, can you guarantee 100% that from the moment you begin learning Vedanta, you maintained all these qualifications and accomplished everything mentioned above? Or did you gradually develop these abilities and qualities as you started learning Vedanta? So think carefully. When you feel qualified to learn while deeming others unqualified, consider how you have traveled this path, and you will see clearly and fairly. And to those who believe they have completely understood I am that, do not be too hard on yourselves when you make mistakes, as we are all learners on the path of growth. We all make mistakes. Whether you are willing to admit it or not, deep down, you know this is the truth. There is only one reality, but class distinctions, discriminations are created by humans. Class distinctions are best proof of ego, selfishness, and the discriminatory mind that views people as different levels. Knowledge belongs to all humanity. No one holds copyright over self-knowledge. Anyone can learn, discuss, challenge, question, and transcend it. In studying the history of Indian philosophy, we will see how the spirit of questioning and challenge has allowed Indian philosophy to flourish. If it weren't for the spirit, Indian philosophy would not have developed so brilliantly in the distant past. It would simply be stagnant. Not just Indian philosophy, Western philosophy also. Not just philosophy, science also. All human wisdom is consistently evolving, and the condition for its continuous development is that you must challenge it, question it, and transcend it. This requires an open mindset and creativity. I want to state here that I will do my utmost to explain non-dual philosophy in simple terms. If you have different views, feel free to discuss with me. Let's discover together. On my channel, there will never be any qualification requirements for study, and I will not adhere to traditional norms. I encourage all innovative thinking, an open mindset, and the courage to question authority and raise inquiries. If you are a scholar of non-dualism, I hope you find inspiration in everything I've just said. If you do not know what non-dual philosophy is, welcome to my channel. One single truth. Please guide me get close to you. May Maya's power be gentle and kind. May I have a healthy body and intelligence to pursue wisdom. If anything I said was wrong, please forgive me and guide me get closer to you. Peace, peace, peace in mind.
If you enjoyed this video and want to help support our channel, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.